Hello, fellow Zelda lovers. I'm just assuming because you're watching this video. We are wrapping up our Zelda marathon, and today we are going to be watching all of the Zelda trailers ever released. I've played most of them. There are a few that I have not played, so I'll be guessing the storyline with my expert opinion. Zelda has been around for a really long time, even before I was born. So like in most of my videos, I like to show off my babies as in my collection. My Zelda journey started with A Link to the Past. This was the first one I ever played. And then I think I moved on to Ocarina of Time, which I don't own Ocarina of Time. A funny story behind that. I used to rent Ocarina of Time from Blockbuster back in the day, and I think the amount of times I rented it, I could have just purchased it, which is pretty sad. But I do have Zelda collections, which came with my GameCube. This one does have Ocarina of Time. It also has Majora's Mask and Zelda 1 and 2, which I've played in emulators when I was really young, as in under 10. But I do have Majora's Mask. It's broken. I just dropped it like not too long ago. I'm super sad about it. And then I also have, let's go chronological order, Twilight Princess. This was a great game. I've only played it once, and there's a big reason to that. I also have Skyward Sword. This one I've played. Great game. I have played A Link Between Two Worlds too. I tried looking for it. I have so many video games. I just can't find it. And I also have Breath of the Wild, which I think everybody has right now at this point. It still hasn't gone on sale. It's still full price, which is bewildering to me. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up every Zelda game I've played, so I clearly haven't played everything. If I were to play one, aside from Tears of the Kingdom, I would want to play Wind Waker. Wind Waker, I played the demo on GameCube a long time ago, but I never actually played it, and I just know it's a great game. So other than this, I have no idea what the other games are about. Before we get into the video, my name is Oli. Welcome to my channel if you are brand new, and welcome back if you've been here before. I started out as a gamer from birth, literally. Actually. And over the years, I've just collected so many video games. One might call it hoarding, I call it collecting. And I'm an enthusiast. I love getting to deep conversations about video games, hence why I started this channel in the first place. So if that's your type of thing, consider leaving a subscribe to my channel. Alright, let's jump into these trailers. Let's go. We're rewinding it back to 1986. Okay, so we're starting with the original Legend of Zelda. So this is the game that broke through and started it all. Actually, I have a t-shirt that says that. I should have worn it. I think that was Staphos. I remember playing this game. I only played it once, but it was great for sure. I wonder if this was actually the trailer that was released. Okay, we are moving into Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link. I think that's what it's called, right? Yeah, The Adventure of Link. Adventure without an S, so he's only going on one adventure to save Zelda, of course. I actually don't remember what happened in these games. Okay, look, Link has a bit of height to him. He's actually abnormally large. He kind of reminds me of Luigi. Oh, I remember this. Oh, good times. And gaming was simple again. He's so tall. What monster is that? I'm just trying to think. Zelda has a good job at reusing the monsters throughout their entire timeline of the game franchise. Oh! Those things are super annoying. The simplicity of gaming. Yay! Okay, this is back in the day when all you really had to do was save Zelda. Good times, good times. Was that actually a trailer though? Okay, we are moving on to my favorite. A Link to the Past. That one was what kickstarted my journey into the series. Okay, so let's give it a watch. Oh, that sound. So nostalgic. Oh, I remember everything. Oh, look, it's his house. And then there were those red dudes who had more HP, I guess. I hated that forest. This is bringing back so many memories. I don't remember this part. I remember I liked the sound of you walking through water. I feel like this is the first Zelda where you can really be aggressive with the pot situation. You know how they always have Link destroying pots? Yeah, this is where it all started for me. I wish I showed more of the Dark World. That frog, does anyone remember the frog that used to follow you around in the Dark World? He follows you around. I think he does something to your sword. Yeah, those are bringing back some memories. And I also wish, because A Link to the Past was probably the first where they started to introduce so much Arsenal in Link, I wish they showed a little bit more about that. All right, we are moving on to the infamous Ocarina of Time. This is probably the most staple Zelda game in my opinion. It took Zelda to a whole other dimension, and obviously it's because the N64 was revolutionary of its time too. It was its first, I'd say, 3D interface gameplay. So anyways, let's watch this. I'm excited. I love Ocarina of Time. I've probably beat that game, I don't know, 20 times. Did you know, actually, okay, sorry, I'm going to pause this for a second. There's a secret at this part where you're meeting Zelda. If you look into one of her windows in that courtyard, you'll see Mario, Peach, I think Bowser's there. And if you shoot them with your, I think you have a slingshot at this point, you can actually get some red rupees. Try that next time. Can you fly in this game? Oh yeah, you can with that bird, right? They should have brought like a clever reference of the iron boots you get. Oh, I loved that boss. I loved all the bosses in this, except for the first one, the spider. Oh, that was neat. That was really cool. I liked that. N64, good days. Good days. I'm actually trying to build up my N64 collection right now because I don't have it. So it's unfortunately the most expensive one to build up. My favorite part of Ocarina of Time was definitely the ability to navigate so deeply into each world. You got to go to, you know, the Zora's Domain and Jabu Jabu's Belly. You got to go to Death Mountain. You got to go to Kakariko Village. So yeah, there was just a good dimension of traveling to different areas of the world, and also with different seasons. But I think what I did not like the most was definitely those redeads. I got mad nightmares of them when I was a kid, and I remember I did not sleep for a really long time. I think just their screaming, just I'm thinking about it now. It's forever implanted in my head. Okay, we are moving on to Majora's Mask. That's the one that they borrowed. I was gonna show this, but yeah, it's totally broken. My Majora's Mask is so destroyed. But yeah, this is... I feel like I only played this game once, although it was a great game. Wasn't really feeling the whole resetting thing. But yeah, anyways, let's take a look. This game was definitely darker. Oh, those Re-Dead. Oh, they gave me nightmares. "72 hours. I hated being that little Deku thing. That was my favorite transformation. Ooh. Makes me want to play again, actually. I remember that. I hate those friggin' fish. Oh yeah, they had those mummified Re-Deads in this game. Oh, that was really dark, that game. But my favorite transformation was definitely Zora, because there was this little mini game, I don't know if you recall. You were racing a beaver, and that to me was the best opportunity for you to really show your swimming skills or demonstrate your swimming skills. Yeah, best mini game in Zelda for sure. We are moving on to Oracle of Ages. So I don't know if I played this one. Okay, let's give it a look. Ooh, he looks manly here. Is that the master? It is the Master Sword. Oh.
Zelda returns to Game Boy Color in an adventure too big for just one game. Rated E for everyone. Get into it.
I remember that. Okay, wait. Okay, so I've never played Oracle Seasons. I'm gonna say that was a very short, I don't know, 20-second clip. But it looked like as though you had the abilities to turn back time. That's what I'm gonna say. So you had the abilities, you were given equipment to turn back time. Because it looked like there was obviously an hourglass there. Your Master Sword was put into pieces. When you play the harp, things reverted back to a better time. And also there was that clip at the beginning where I think he sped up time to let the vines grow up the tower so he could get to the Master Sword. Anyways, that's kind of what I think this game is. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Zelda games are very linear, I guess. Okay, we are moving on to The Wind Waker, another game I've never played, definitely at my top of the to-play Zelda list. Every game has a story.
Only one is a legend. The legend is back. Join Link on a quest over land and sea through a vivid world of adventure unlike anything you've ever seen before.
I think what threw me off about this game was that he was so tiny.
The legend is reborn.
The dongelos, right? It's so pixelated, I can't tell.
The legend of Zelda.
What do I think Wind Waker is about? Well, obviously he's on his route to save. I don't even know if it's Hyrule anymore. Wind Waker. Oh, right. I think he gets to harness the power of the wind in this one, because I recall that there's a boat that he uses to navigate from island to island. So I think he harnesses the wind to project himself there and save Hyrule and Zelda. That's all I can kind of gather. Okay, we are moving on to Four Swords. Four Swords. Oh, what? Do you literally just roll around with a crew of 4 links? Oh, okay. I thought it was multiplayer. Game Boy Advance. Okay, there you go. That was great for its time. I'm sure, I don't know if it did well or anything. Oh, you can kill each other? Oh! That's neat. I had no idea you can kind of PvP it out in the game. So I think Four Swords, you are... I don't know. I just feel like the Zeldas back then, they weren't as creative, right? I mean, you were always just saving Zelda, saving Hyrule. But I think in this case, you just get to do it in a gang of 4, which is pretty neat. But you can also do it as a solo player where you get to control 4 links, which is a bit intense. I wonder what the story is behind them splitting up. Maybe there's something that happened at the beginning of the game that causes them to split, because technically there could only be 1 link, right? So I'm gonna just blame this incident on Ganon. He's usually the culprit. Okay, we are moving on to the Minish cap. Actually, now that I see this, I don't think I've played it after all. Huh, this looks really cool. Four links! Minish cap, okay. I think I saw some teleporting, growing, shrinking, but there were also 4 links. What was the 4 links for? I can't really figure that part out, but I'm gonna say he has a cap that can allow him to teleport, grow, and shrink. No, wait, maybe it's just growing and shrinking, because that teleportation piece could have just been him doing one of the other. Okay, so yeah, he has a cap that helps him grow or shrink. That's kind of my expert opinion as he saves Hyrule. What else can he do? What else can he do? Okay, we are moving on to... Ooh. Twilight Princess. This should be a good one. Great game. Great game. Really dark. And I think I like that. Epona! Epona was in this game. I actually think... Okay, wait. Is the Link in Smash based off of this Link? I remember that iconic pose. Okay, this is where you get to see a little bit more of, I forgot what they're called. Oh, those things used to scare the crap out of me. but Midna's world. Zelda. Yeah, this game used to scare the crap out of me when those things fell. Oh, you transformed! This makes me want to replay it again. Oh yeah, what was that kid's name again? Like Odie or something? Oh, those things used to... Everything apparently scares me in this game. I loved that battle scene. What a great game. It does make me want to play it again. What I was trying to say was the Link in Smash. So I know Link has been one of the original characters in Smash, which I think he was based off of the Ocarina of Time Link. But I feel as though once we hit Smash Brawl, it turned into the Twilight Princess Link, because that's where he gets that attack. Was it forward A, where he can jump and slash? And that's what I saw in the trailer. So it's all coming to light to me. It's all coming to light. Okay, we are moving on to Phantom Hourglass, which I have not played. It seems like I skipped a lot of the handhelds. Oh, so they bring back Toon Link, and he is a fairy. Huh. Good soundtrack. It's from Link to the Past, right? Oh, this is pretty cool. So if I think back at the DS, you had the stylus. Huh, that would have been fun. Phantom Hourglass. Interesting. I think there's one more trailer for this one. So I think your stylus controls the fairy. I don't know what the fairy's name is in this game. I'm just trying to link Phantom Hourglass. What, do you control time? Ghosts? Toon Link looks like he hasn't eaten in a while. Looking a little slim there. Surprisingly, this Link looked very similar to that of Wind Waker, so I wonder if it was a sequel to Wind Waker at all. And it also had features of Wind Waker. You were on a boat shooting cannons. So I wonder if this literally is a direct sequel to Wind Waker. But yeah, Phantom Hourglass. Maybe it's about an hourglass that you have to continuously reset in order to defeat something, kind of similar to Majora's Mask, where you always have to constantly reset the time before the moon falls on Clocktown. I wonder if it's something like that. And you're also saving Hyrule and defeating Ganon. The same formula, just washed and rinsed and repeated constantly over all Zelda games. We are moving on to Spirit Tracks, which I have also not played. This is all I recall of the gameplay. Oh, I know this song. For some reason. It reminds me of Toon Link again. Ah, not Zelda. Forever taken and captured. Ah. So maybe Zelda's your Navi or your fairy in this game. Oh, okay. Man, so much is coming at me right now. Wow, I'm like extremely enlightened by this. Oh, so that's pretty neat. You can kind of do elementals with your boomerang. Oh, so Zelda stays in your pocket. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's so cute. I wouldn't mind being a spirit and doing that shit. So why I was enlightened through this trailer. Well, let me start by saying my thoughts on the plot. So Zelda, obviously, her body gets captured. What's new? What's new with Zelda? But it seems like her soul is still out in the open. She can still do things with her soul. She can converse with Link, which is interesting. But what kind of shocked me the most was, so I'm an avid Smash player. I've been playing Smash my whole life. Zelda has this one attack where she can summon this, I think it's her forward A. She can summon, no wait, it's the B. You hold the B. She summons together this piece of armor that goes forward and attacks. And now I understand where it's from. It's from Spirit Tracks. Ooh, I didn't know where that was from. I was wondering how she got those abilities. So I think that was the most enlightening moment for me. So yeah, you work with Zelda Spirit and you kill Ganon and save Hyrule. No, I'm kidding. I think there's more to that in this game. I think it might even be a sequel to... So Phantom Hourglass was, in my mind at least, a sequel to Wind Waker. So this is a sequel to Phantom Hourglass, I'm gonna say. So it looks like Zelda's been on quite a few adventures with you. I don't know where the tracks come into play. Maybe Zelda can infuse herself with different machinery and activate it, similar to how she did with the armor. She can activate the train, and the train takes them from place to place, and they save Hyrule and kill Ganon. Okay, that's what I got. Okay, we are now moving on to the next one. Skyward Sword. That one I played. Oh, that's nice. A little tribute to all of the different generations of Zelda. Now he goes up. I think in this game you had to use the nunchucks, if I can remember clearly. Good tracks, man. Good tracks. I forgot what that bird is called. Dodo? Dodo bird? Or am I thinking Mario? Oh no! Not Zelda again. What are the chances? Me keep some sort of ball and chain on her leg. To be honest, I've only played this game once and it was a really long time ago. So I don't really remember much of this. I just remember this part. Skyward Sword. The best part about that game was definitely the nunchuck stuff. I thought the nunchucks were a nice integration. Oh yeah, and this one you actually needed the Wii Remote Plus. That's what you needed. And I think I didn't have that at first. I had to buy specifically for this game. Okay, we are moving on to the Link Between Worlds. Oh, that was a good game. I wonder if that game was a sequel to A Link to the Past because it had the same graphics, if that makes sense. Which didn't bother me because, I mean, I played the original and I was really obsessed with that game. So whenever I saw A Link Between Worlds, I thought it was super duper dope. This is the one you could go on the walls, right? I think so. Ah, that hammer! Stupid Zoras. What is this, a Game Boy? 3DS XL, right? Yes, okay. Now I remember. Oh, I hated those things. And then they go psychotic after you hit them one time. 3DS, okay. Why did I say XL? A new evil has risen. Does that mean that this was a... Is that Zelda? It's just purple hair. Or green, or blue. I don't remember the details of this game. Oh no, okay. Zelda's still blonde. actually thought that this move was really OP. No! Zelda's been taken again. Lore rule. Oh right, I forgot the cracks in the walls. You can go into kind of like the dark ages in A Link to the Past. This is why it gives me A Link to the Past vibes. And also, no, never mind. I was gonna say the logo. Okay, that was good. Yeah, I wonder if they're connected. I'm gonna Google this. Okay, so it's funny. It says it is not a direct sequel, which, okay, makes sense. A lot of the gameplay looks the same. The arsenal weaponry looks the same. But it says it has the same overworld and same basic plot. So that means Zelda gets captured, Link defeats Ganon, and he saves Hyrule. Or Lore Rule. Lore Rule. Okay, we are now moving on to Triforce Heroes. Huh, I don't think I actually remember that one. When heroes... Okay, is this like a PvP? Oh, it is! Oh, that's cool. I wonder if it's only multiplayer. No, I doubt it. There were some people that had no friends playing games back then. I'm kidding, I had friends. Oh, that's neat. Oh, this reminds me of this Mickey Mouse game back from the 90s. Psych! Oh, okay, so there is a PvP. That's like a little Bomberman action. Yeah, I don't think I got really into, I mean, the handheld games, clearly. Oh, so does each one have their own unique powers and abilities? Huh. Oh, so you can play... Oh, you can do offline too. Okay. I wonder if I were to get this game tomorrow, would there still be a player base? Oh, using the cuckoos to travel. Ooh, some fat loot. I always like me some fat loot. I love how they're just spamming their attacks, their sword attacks. Okay, I'm gonna say this game is about, Triforce Heroes. Maybe they split up into different aspects of the Triforce. So, you know, the Triforce has 3 triangles. So they're each a representation of the power, courage, and wisdom. But they also have different elements. So maybe they also split up with elements and they go rescue Zelda, defeat Ganon, and save Hyrule. It looks like here it says that it's more around just co-op to adventure into dungeons. So maybe it's just limited to that. I don't know. Would there be any other storyline to it? Heroes. I wonder... No, because the Triforce, when you bring it together, it becomes the Triforce itself. Maybe when the Triforce split up, Link split up? Okay, so it looks like according to Google, the main princess is not Zelda. Plot twist. It is actually Styla. Who the hell is Styla? And it takes place in Hytopia instead of Hyrule. I feel like this is like a bootleg game. It's probably not canon, right? I don't know. Okay. Anyways, that one's a rough one because, yeah, there could be so many different angles with this game. So, I wonder if they... I wonder why there's 3 of them, though. Why are there 3 links? Okay, this is a fun fact that I just read on Google. The 3 links for the Triforce Heroes was actually supposed to be 4, but they couldn't fit them on the 3DS's display when they totem poled. So, you know, when they jumped up on each other. So they had to reduce it to 3. That's actually pretty funny. Yeah, but it doesn't really say why there's 3. Oh, interesting. It's actually a direct sequel of A Link Between Worlds. That is cool. Very insightful. But it looks so different. They look like completely different games. Okay, we are going to move on to Hyrule Warriors. Okay, we're actually getting pretty high up there. This was like Dynasty Warriors gameplay, right? It's an Impa. Okay, it is like Dynasty Warriors. Ooh, Zelda is so strong and OP. Oh! That's so cool. Impa. Oh, Impa's pretty cool. Ganon. A hug shot? What does that have to do with anything? Is that supposed to be like an LOL moment for gamers at the end of the trailer? Okay, so this is a remake for the 3DS. Huh. Impa. Watch, it's not even Impa. Oh, hey. They didn't have... Oh, wait, that's not Toon Link. Unless Toon Link has his hair up. Oh, all of their friends. Even the bug girl from Twilight Princess. Oh, the moon? Is he a friend, though? Oh, this is Legends. Okay. Makes sense. Oh, a golden ocarina. Interesting. LOL. LOL. This game looks like Dynasty Warriors gameplay, which I liked Dynasty Warriors. I had a very long phase of Dynasty Warriors, especially Dynasty Warriors Online. Yeah, that thing got me through college pretty deep. Okay, so this game, I think the first trailer, which was for the Switch, Oh, the Wii U. Okay, the first trailer, which was for the Wii U, it only had Link, Zelda, Midna, and Impa. But the Legends game had a whole lot more people. It had a whole bunch of characters from all these different Zelda games. So maybe it's just a sequel plus more. You get more. You get to play with more. This could have been a sequel to something because they released a similar game. I think it was Hyrule Warriors, because they released a very similar game as the Breath of the Wild sequel, which I also have not played, which was also Dynasty Warriors hack and slash gameplay. I don't know if this is a sequel to anything because it's hard to say because there's so much different characters everywhere. I'm just gonna go and say this is not part of any storyline. It's completely detached from the franchise, but it's also just an extra cherry on top for Zelda fans because you get the taste and feel of all of these other Zelda characters that you love so much in the universe. Okay. Okay, we are going into, oh, Breath of the Wild. Look at that.
Open your eyes.
The one thing I loved about this game were the dragons. I feel like they transformed the game for me on a whole other level. And I found the dragons just through pure exploration. Like everything else, you just find through exploring. It was so beautiful. And I tried not to kill the animals unless I really needed to. Fly, motherfucker! Okay, there he goes. Until his stamina runs out. And he's screwed. I'll say the one thing I did not like about this game was that your equipment broke so easily. And all the climbing. Endless amounts of climbing. Oh no! Not the boar. I don't think I've ever seen this trailer. This is the E3 trailer too, so. Those rock golem things became really easy after a while. So much land, so much to explore. So many dungeons. The worst monsters in the world. Guardians. The vast lands. I feel like the Master Sword was very useless in this game, I must say. Lots of horses to capture. I wonder why they decided to make his outfit blue instead of
history of
green.
The royal family of Hyrule is also the history of the Calamity Ganon, a primal evil that has endured over the ages.
Here comes Ganon. Oh, I liked that. So they showed the beauty of the world, and now they're showing Ganon's infiltration or curse. I'm actually going to play this again before the release. It's
The look on your face tells me that you have no recollection of me, however.
No, I do not know you.
Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago.
What? What? 100 years ago?
Everything I've done up until now, it was all for nothing.
Oh, I'm getting goosebumps just watching this. It's so good. Apparently Link and the Zora girl had a love connection going on. I wonder what their babies would have looked like. Was that 2017? Oh gosh. I feel old. Okay, we're moving on to Link's Awakening. I decided to keep this one in. I mean, it is a remake, but whatever. It's still a trailer, right? I think the whole purpose of Link's Awakening was really just to reinfuse people who are not willing to play the originals into the franchise. Oh, it's like an anime. Is Link also obnoxious in this anime? I actually never played this. This looks so fun. What was this made for? Was this the Switch? 2019. Yeah, it would have been. Huh. So this is just a remake of the Link's Awakening made for the Game Boy. I have my Game Boy here just to show you. It is very small, so I'm assuming they wanted to remake it just to get newer generations into the game so that they don't have to resort to finding one of these or playing it on an emulator. And I think this was black and white. This is the pocket version. I had the original version too, which was this huge block. I don't know where I put it. I think I might have gotten rid of it. But yeah, so just trying to reinfuse newer generations into some of the old Zelda classics, which I think is a great and excellent idea. If I had kids, I would definitely get them to play this just to have them experience it the way that we experienced it. Okay, we are moving on to Hyrule Warriors, a game I've also never played, but I know it's part of the Hyrule Warriors we looked at before, so very similar to that of Dynasty Warriors gameplay, hack and slash, large boards coming at you. So let's move on to that. I think I remember reading Hyrule Warriors was 100 years ago, before Breath of the Wild.
Wages war on Nintendo Switch.
Oh, the bug girl. Where's Impa?
Battle against thousands. Unite with legendary heroes and villains to save Hyrule. Thrilling power is in your grasp. Cut through hordes of enemies.
Is that Ganon? He's extra large.
Use simple controls to overcome the odds. Navigate battlefields as you wish.
I don't know if... Oh, frickin' Navi. She's back.
The legacy of the Legend of Zelda collides in battle.
I don't know if this is the sequel to Breath of the Wild, but I know they did have one. Maybe it's coming up. Maybe it's... Is it Age of Calamity, I think?
Discover items through exploration and combat.
That's so cool.
Find
Impa.
fairy partners.
Okay, I'll stop.
Face challenges unlike any the series has known before. Dive deep into combat again and again. The ultimate version with every warrior, weapon, and challenge ever. Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, available now on Nintendo Switch.
I'm gonna pass, but thank you very much. Okay, so I'm totally right. There is an Age of Calamity, which is the real prequel to Breath of the Wild, aka 100 years previous to the events of Breath of the Wild. So let's take a look at that.
The history of the royal family of Hyrule is also the history of Calamity Ganon, a primal evil that has endured over the ages.
I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened.
Yes,
100
yes.
years ago.
Please tell me. So it's also hack and slash, but I think there's some story behind it. It talks about the creation of the Guardians. Oh, that's neat. It brings in the champions too. This one is cool. I would be curious to know what happened in the storyline of Breath of the Wild, because they don't go into immense details around origins of things. They do talk about a little bit about the events that happened in between. Hyrule Warriors does a really good job at showing a little bit more. Yeah, no, I'm probably gonna take a look at this and just read up a little bit more on the history of how I think maybe the Guardians even came to fruition or into existence. Maybe it goes deeper into the storylines of each one of the champions. So I am interested to learn more about that. Okay, we are on our last one, which I'm not going to dive too deep into just because I made a whole video series on Tears of the Kingdom. But at the least, let's watch the E3 trailer. I think that might be good, just to close off the loops of this video. I don't like jump scares. So it looks like in this game they're actually eradicating like the root of the problem. Whatever Ganon did 100 years previous that we will learn in Age of Calamity. That's more or less what they're trying to do right now. So that wraps up all of the Zelda trailers ever made. I think that's really neat. It was a nice reminder to reinvigorate my love for the Zelda series. Of course, I love Zelda. I've replayed my most favorite Zeldas, which is a pile in front of me, many times, except for Twilight Princess. I'll only play that once. It was very creepy and eerie. But yeah, no, I really enjoyed it. It was nice to just kind of see the evolution of Zelda. Obviously, it started as a very linear game, and then when A Link to the Past rolled out, it started to get a lot more substance. And then once the N64 and 3D graphics came about, that's where we really saw the advancement of the franchise really evolve into something so explorative. Although the other games were very explorative in their own ways, again, it was very linear. So that was really nice. I hope you enjoy as well. Let me know down below which Zelda was your favorite. I'm curious to know. I think I said this in some past videos. Ocarina of Time has stolen my heart with Zelda. Breath of the Wild transformed how I view the series, if that makes sense, because it's really just taken a good change of direction. A lot of the Zeldas were very similar, where you're saving Zelda, destroying Ganon, saving Hyrule. That's the formula. In Breath of the Wild, it takes a bit of a deviation where you can explore a lot more. And like I was saying during the Breath of the Wild trailer, definitely the dragons changed it for me. I used to just sit there and listen to the music. It was beautiful. It was so nice. So yeah, definitely Ocarina of Time was the one to steal my heart. I'll say first and foremost, aside from the redeads. Scary as hell, great gameplay, but scary as hell, especially that Shadow Temple. Please, just speed run through that. Well, that wraps up the video, and it also wraps up our Zelda marathon. I know I've been posting a lot of Zelda content lately. If you enjoyed this video, consider hitting a like, subscribe, whatever you're feeling today. If not, that's totally fine. I will see you in a new video soon. Have an excellent day, gamers.